Global's next DFE is on its way, along with 250 stones. Everybody, Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the upcoming Tournament of Power Androids 17 and 18. They are confirmed as the next Dokkan Fest coming to Global Dokkan, thanks to the in-game news and the Twitter reveals, which means they should be here in just a couple of days. So we'll take a look at their kits, their info, and how many stones you can expect from their celebration. After all, it is time for our monthly stone check, as us here on Global should be building up those stones for the 9-year anniversary Gogeta, Blue, and Broly coming in July. So make sure you drop your current stone count in the comments down below before we hop on in here. So let's go ahead, let's take a look. We have the new Dokkan event for a duo who makes good use of their infinite energy. They will reign victorious against the android siblings who fight in perfect harmony. Now, fortunate for us, we do have their info revealed on Twitter as well. So since we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at their animations. I do kind of want to see what they look like before we hop in. I haven't seen them yet, so let's go ahead, let's pause, let's take a look here. So we're going to adjust the music here, adjust your volume, do whatever you need to do. Let's take a look at their animations. Oh, that's right, I forgot about these guys. Alright, not too bad.
I am Android 17. Let's find out which one of us is stronger.
And I am Android 18. And you should be very afraid.
Right now, we both need to remember that we're androids, the infinite energy kind. We never get tired. And that's quite an advantage, isn't it?
That's an excellent point. Well, I'm ready if you are.
Huh. Interesting. So, is it just me, or do they sound like they sound very stiff, don't they, in the entrance animation compared to the active skill? I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy there. Either way, I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. The active skill especially sounds really nice. Animations, I always thought their animations looked okay. The blue Goku bit is a little wonky, but I mean, otherwise it's okay. I mean, realistically, these guys, I mean, they are the definition of filler DFE, right? They have, I mean, they have a decent kit. It's just their problem is that they have, they represent a team that isn't quite fully up to snuff just yet. There's only been a few additions to it, right? STRUI EZA being one of them, which isn't going to happen until July for us over here. So unless something Tournament of Power happens as a global first or maybe Golden Week, these guys kind of get sidelined because of that. But I mean, let's go over what they do so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So they are tournament participants, a new category, or siblings bond category key 3 HP attack and defense 170%. They have an additional 30% to reps of Universe 7 and join forces. On their super attack, they are greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. They do have a unit super attack that massively raises their attack and defense and raises all allies attack and defense for 35% for 2 turns. So they have that 35%, which is really, really helpful, as we see like on characters like Pan. Well, it's not quite as much as hers, the AGL Pan. It's still very helpful having that super attack multiplier addition for the 35% for 2 turns carrying over. Makes them really, really useful as support. Add on to that what they're doing with their passive. They have an entrance animation that activates once only. It randomly changes the key spheres of a certain type to INT. Or except INT to rainbow for 4 turns from the start of a turn, as long as there's another Reps of Universe 7 ally on the team at the start of their attacking turn. They get 170 attack and 180 defense. They have an additional attack and defense 50% and reduced damage received by 35 when performing a super attack. So that means they do not have reduction before they attack. They also have an additional 50% and a high chance of performing a critical hit with 7 or more key spheres obtained. And they give tournament participant allies key 2 and 35% attack and defense, and an additional key 1 and 17 and 18 attack and defense with 7 or more key spheres obtained. They also have an additional attack 59% when performing a super attack, and they foresee enemy super attacks when there is an ally who includes Goku attacking in the same turn. So I mean, realistically, they're really good. They're a great support unit. As long as you have a Goku on the turn, more helpful if he is Reps of Universe 7. They're actually really, really good. They can't cover slot 1, but if they were your lead in floating slot 3, they'd actually be a great slot 3 supporter, because their support is for 2 turns, right? So being able to maintain that with 2 of them floating is actually not too bad, right? Including the support that they're also giving through their passive, right? They do also have a active skill that can be used 8 times. It's kind of crazy, but it basically changes all tech key spheres to INT key spheres, which help with their active skill, right? Or their passive, getting that key sphere for their support. So, I mean, realistically, they aren't a terrible unit. They're a great support option for Reps of Universe 7. It's just that Reps of Universe 7 isn't quite there yet. I wouldn't really recommend them using them you could use them on a tournament participant's team without the other with just like 1 Reps of Universe 7 Goku, and then just roll with that. I mean, it can be done. It does make things a little difficult. Like, they clearly want to, given that their 200% lead is what it is, they clearly want to be around that. So, you know, it can work, but they also have Android links, right? So that also kind of hurts them, right? Because they have infinite energy, they have Android Assault, Twin Terrors, right? So basically the only thing you can get from other Reps of Universe 7 is Shocking Speed, Tournament Power, and Fierce Battle, right? So at any time, they're only going to be getting roughly 3 links active, unless you're keeping them on rotation with like this guy, or maybe this 18 and 17 when they get their EZA, or maybe the free-to-play ones, right? So, I mean, realistically, you're going to be having some trouble there, but otherwise, I mean, they are good. But that's not what we're here for, right? We are more concerned with what they are bringing to the table with their celebration. Their celebration is actually bringing quite a lot of stuff for us. We've already got the in-game news announcement for the Awakenings. We've got the in-game news announcement for the GT Awakenings, the new Dragon Ball Story event, and those GT EZAs. So let's go ahead. Let's hop on in. Let's take a look at how many stones we're getting here with all of these. So we have got a typical celebration for where's the logins here? And see, everything's all mixed up because of the part 2, right? So okay, so we have login bonuses. It is February, so this will run through the month of February. Let's just say 29 stones for the month, right? Because it is a leap year. So we're gonna have 29 stones this month, along with daily missions for another 29 stones. So that gives us a total of 58 stones, plus an 8 extra stones for the extra weekend missions, right? Because every weekend you do get those extra 2 stones per day instead of 1 stones for your daily mission. So that it will just kind of help. But that brings our total 58 plus 8. That brings us to 66 on total. Now, there are obviously regular celebration missions on average about 15 stones on that, plus or minus a few extras, especially if they add any more of those growth missions that they tend to add. So we'll just say that, and that brings us 66 plus 15 brings us to 81 so far. We have this new Dragon Ball story event here. Where is it? Right here for the Gathering of the 21st World Tournament. There are 12 stages, so that's 24 stones, plus an additional 3 stones for clearing and awakening and leveling up the Krillin. So that gives us... Alright, so that's... what is that? 27 stones plus our 81. That gives us 108 stones, so pretty good. We'll obviously have the new Dokkan event, which is going to give us an extra 2 stones. All right, giving us 110. And then we've got the GT EZAs, right? This is for that Android 17 and 18 GT EZA. So there's 2 stages, which means 4 stones, plus the missions, 2 stones, so 6 stones right there. Perfect. So that gives us 116. We have a new Dokkan Ultimate Clash for 24 stones. That will give us... let's see. That should give us another 140 for our total now. We also have the returning of this, and now that these guys are getting an awakening, if you haven't already filled in their super attack, that's an extra 4 stones for the GT 18 and 17. Same goes for the Tournament of Power one from this stage here. Now that they have an awakening, they have the missions for leveling up their super attack. Where is the story here? It should be here. Oh, I think it's up here. Where did it go? Right here, this story event here. So for the 17 and 18 here, now that they've added them, so that's 8 stones there. So 148 is our total now. Moving on, we have a new Extreme Super Battle Road, so 6 stones for completion of that one. I do, if I'm not mistaken, it should be 41 through 50. We have Exploding Rage. Is it? Let's see. I think it might be... Oh, here it is. It's going to be... It should be Majin... It should be Majin Power... No. We just got Rapid Growth, actually. So it's All Out Struggle, right? We just got Rapid Growth. So All Out Struggle is our next one. So it's going to be a tough one. Once we finish All Out Struggle and when we get Saviors, we'll actually get the Extreme Z Awakening for that Trunks, right? So very good. So with that, we'll have 154 stones. We will get the Jiren EZA for another 33 stones, bringing us to 187. So doing good so far. Almost at 200 stones. New Peton Battle will bring us 11 stones for 198. Add on to that another Super Battle Road, right? This one should be let's see. I think we are here, right? Because we haven't gotten this. Or no, wait, I think we just got Gifted Warriors, didn't we? So then we should be here. World Tournament. No, Dragon Ball Seekers. Okay, this is where we are. Yeah. So we just got Dragon Ball Seekers on global, so Planetary Destruction is next. So this one should be pretty easy, especially if you have the LR Cooler or Golden Frieza or Broly, or really any of those will breeze through this event. So very easy, 6 stones right there. And then we have another World Tournament for 50 stones. Funny that, 50th World Tournament, 50 stones. So that brings our total to 254 stones. So pretty darn good. That for this celebration for the part 1 and part 2. I'm actually pretty surprised that it is as much as it is for such a small celebration. There is an extra 15 from the support memory boost, actually, so that actually bumps our total up to 269 for this celebration. So honestly, that's a lot. I mean, that's 269 stones you could add to your total. So, for example, I have 900 stones right now. That's going to drop me at about, what is that? 1,169 stones. So as long as I continue to pocket that by 9th anniversary, remember we said at 9th anniversary time, there's roughly 1,000 stones being handed out by then, so I will have 2,200 stones by anniversary if I continue my saving, assuming I don't spend anywhere else, right? So really, really good deal, really easy celebration to skip, easy celebration to save. So I hope all of you guys are doing your responsible Dokkan and you are saving all of these stones so you can be ready for the next big thing to come, possibly Saiyan Day, possibly Golden Week, or maybe just save for the big bad Broly and Gogeta themselves. So anyways, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what is your current stone count? We're entering this new celebration. What are you at? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.